This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 11725 Balboa Boulevard, Granada Hills, California, 91344. Today is February 18th, 2022. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch vent pipe located on the roof. This is at the rear of the house. This is our 2-inch vent pipe. This goes towards the rear of our property here on the side yard. That goes towards the pool, the garage, and this goes towards the front of our house here. We're going to go ahead and zero out our camera here at the top of the vent pipe, and we're just going to drop down and take a good look. Got a little bit of cobwebs on our camera lens. Dropping down. But it does appear that we dropped down into cast iron waste line. And again, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. What we're going to do is we're going to push out, possibly push all the way out towards the front of the property, and then from there we can pause for a moment and locate the area to see which direction we're actually running. And then on the way back, we can pull back and take a good look at the cast iron waste line. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. The cast iron waste line does appear to have quite a bit of buildup and scaling throughout. Again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. So again, we just continue to push out. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And we'll make another turn. Continue to push out. What we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. It does appear that we're transitioning to vitreous clay. So again, we're just going to push out just a little bit. It does appear to be an opening there, right there. And we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is at 3 foot 5 inches deep, and it's just to the left of the front door in the plant area. What they did is they concreted over the mainline sewer cleanout. They put a concrete pad, so we did push out into more of the front yard right at the edge of the sidewalk and the grass area, or the front yard area, and we did place an orange flag in that area at 3 foot 5 inches deep. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. And again, it does appear that we transitioned to vitreous clay sewer line, and that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And let's slow down a little bit. Continue to push out. Continue to push out slowly. Again, we got a little bit of neoprene band in that joint. Pull back just a little bit. As you can see here, a little bit of neoprene band exposed in this joint here from about the 6 o'clock going up to about the 12 o'clock. And then we're just going to continue to push in a little bit. Right around the 12 o'clock area there, you can see, pull back a little bit. You can see that we do have a little more opening, and that is our test tee area. So we're heading out towards the sidewalk area, and you can see we do have an offset in that area there from about the 3 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 9 o'clock area. So we're going to continue to push out. Get up and over this offset. And again, we just continue to push out. What we're going to do is we're just going to attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer. A little difficult pushing through from the roof. So again, we're just going to continue to push out and attempt to reach our city sewer tie-in. And then from there we can pull back and take a good look. And continue to push out. And we drop down into our city sewer tie-in here. So we're going to go ahead and pull back a little bit here. And again, as you can see, this is our city sewer tie-in here. Pull back just a little bit. Keep going. And you can see right here we're dangling in our city sewer saddle. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And again, as you can see here, this is our city sewer tie-in. We're right at the edge of our saddle. So again, we're going to go, I need to pull this back. I'm going to go ahead and continue to pull back slowly. And we've got a little bit of an offset in the joint as we pull back. We're just going to pull back slowly. As you can see here, pause there.
Got a rubber gasket.
So as you can see here, we do have a fairly large offset in the vitreous clay from about the 9 o'clock area going all the way around to about the 3 o'clock area. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. We are in the street, just in the curb area. We just in front of the house and just in the street at the curb, and we did mark it at 5 foot 11 inches deep with an orange dotted paint. So again, you can see here that we do have a fairly large offset. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back slowly. And again, another offset in that joint there from about the 11 o'clock going around to about the 3 o'clock area. And again, we'll just continue to push out.
How many feet back from that last spot?
So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back, and that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And pull back slowly. We're making a little bit of a turn, and we're going to pause here for a moment. And again, it does appear that we do have another offset in this joint here from about the 3 o'clock going up and around to about the 9 o'clock area. So what we're going to do is we're going to push in just a little bit. And we're going to pause here for a moment and locate this area. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and it's just to the left of the front gate as you enter the property. On the left-hand side of the front gate in the front yard area, we did mark it with the orange flag at 6 foot 3 inches deep. So again, we're just going to pull back slowly. And again, as you can see, fairly large offset there. And you can see in this joint here, we do have a neoprene band exposed from about the 6 o'clock going all the way up to about the 10 o'clock area. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. And a little bit of offset on that joint there from about the 9 o'clock going around to about the 3 o'clock. Again, we'll just continue to pull back. And again, another offset in that joint there. A little bit of neoprene band exposed. Push back out, Nathan. A little more. A little more. A little more. Right there. And again, a little bit of offset there. A little bit of neoprene band exposed in that joint. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. Again, we're heading back towards the front door of the house. And again, a little bit of neoprene band exposed in that joint as well. Again, we'll just continue to pull back. We did mark an area at the front of the house, again on the left-hand side of the walkway, with a orange flag, and that area there would be a good area for possibly a mainline sewer clean out. Again, we'll just pull back just a little bit. We'll pause there. So again, we're transitioning back into our cast iron waistline. And again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back slowly. And again, in the cast iron waistline does have quite a bit of buildup and debris there at the bottom. You can see it's creating somewhat of a little bit of a trough. And again, as we pull back and get closer to the fixtures, we do have more buildup and more scaling. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And again, as you can see here, a lot more buildup and a lot more scaling in this area. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And again, making another turn. And again, more buildup, more scaling.
Kitchen.
And again, we'll just continue to pull back. And again, in this area here, you can see that we do have quite a bit more buildup and more scaling. We're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back slowly. And again, as you can see, more buildup, more scaling in the cast iron waistline. And we're heading towards the back part of the house, heading towards the two bathrooms, back-to-back bathrooms at the rear of the house. Does appear to be some sanitation wipes. Again, we're just continuing to pull back. And getting back. Let's pause for a moment, Nathan. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Again, we're just going to continue to pull back. And again, a little more buildup, a little more scaling in this area. And again, this is heading towards the rear of the house. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and now we're coming up our vent. And we're coming up and out of our vent. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.